Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. February, March 2024, second variant. And topic is integration and differentiation. So first part, we need to find exact coordinates of M. So where is M? M is point of minima. So minimum or maximum point, we always a tangent parallel to x-axis. It has a zero gradient. And gradient means derivative zero. So step number one, we'll go for derivative. So let's try 2x2 power negative 2 by 3. And this is, so let's start. What is derivative? It's a very obvious. So 2 as it is, power comes down, negative 2 over 3. And from power 1 less. 1 less means like this. So it tends to be negative 5 over 3. So negative 5 over 3 comes in a power. And what about the other? Again, power will come and multiply with that. And from power 1 less. So look at 1 less. So negative 1, negative 3, and negative 4 over 3. So I hope so. This is not a hard job. And one derivative is 0. So I think up till here, these points are very clear. I will plug in derivative 0, but first of all, I will simplify a maximum. So this power negative, how to make it positive? Bring in denominator. So 4 over 3 x to power 5 by 3 positive. Negative, negative, positive 3 cancel 1 over x to power positive 4 over 3. Now I'll bring this part here. So I get a 4 over 3 x to power 5 over 3. Now I believe it is up till here very clear. So 5 by 3 is bigger, 4 by 3 is common sense smaller. So this will go on the other end. I will not bring 4 and 3 there. Okay. So bring it on the other end. I get a 4 over 3 and x to power 5 by 3 over x to power 4 by 3. Upper power minus lower power, same like that. X to power 10 by x to power 8. So 10 minus 8. So if we just type in calculator or even you can see it becomes 1 over 3. So 4 over 3, I'm writing down here. So what is a story? We can make it. We can finish. Okay. So 4 over 3 is equal to x to power 1 over 3. Now, how to bring this power on the side? When power flips there, it will go there, sign will never changes. The power flip. It means 3 1 by 3 becomes 3. So 4 over 3. And basically, I got 64 over 27. So I believe this first part is clear. He asking exact coordinates. So I got X. Now I'm looking for the Y coordinates. Okay, how to get Y coordinates? So we have to plug in this X coordinate in this equation and simply get a Y value. So Y value is going to be 2 and 64 over 27 and power negative 2 over 3. Okay, so this is clear. And negative 3 and 64 over 27 and power is negative 1 over 3 and plus 1. Now, matter of typing in calculator, if you type this alone in calculator, this alone and get this answer finally. And final answer, I just check in quickly in calculator and answer is turns to be finally negative 1 over 8. So we got exact M coordinates 64 by 27 and negative 1 over 8. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, first part is completely over. And now we are going to do part number next one. So A is completely over and going for the area bounded by the line segment and curve. Some students confuse a line segment. Basically, he asking us this area. Okay, if the curve above x-axis, we got a positive answer. But if below x-axis, got a negative answer. So it means, so there's not a matter. So just we'll integrate because what's the basic criteria of integrating? So if I have this curve, if I integrate a curve, I'll get this area. If I integrate this curve, I'll get this area. So this is a Basic rule from curve till x-axis, from curve till x-axis. So similarly approach, if I integrate this equation of curve simply with limits a to b, I get my answer. Important part, how to get a and b. So basically we have to look carefully and at x-axis always y0. So I'm going to plug in this equation y0. So this equation I'm going to take from here, copy, and okay, I can do even here or do even here, no problem. So, or maybe it's long algebra, even no issue here. So I'm going to plug in what is the story here we have to do, students. I will put y0. So when I plug in y0, I get 2x to power negative 2 over 3. Negative 3, I just zoom for you, you can understand, is equal to 0. You see the double power of this is here. Double power means if we have x to power 2 and x to power 4, this is called double power. If we have a x to power 3 here and x to power 6, this is called double power into 2. So in this situation, this double into 2, we get this power. So I will assume one part is very clear here. Okay.
And which we are
I will
teaching as a
assume
section.
here. So I will assume this part, let x to power negative 1 over 3 is equals to k. Okay, so when I take it, this is equal to k. So common sense, this becomes k, this 3k plus 1 equal to 0. And what about this? Basically, I'm writing x to power negative 1 over 3 inside and whole power 2. So this becomes k and square. So I got a k to power 2. Now, students, and 2 also there. Sorry for that, 2 also there. Now I'm going to factorize 2 ones are 2, and I got a 2k squared negative 2k negative k plus 1 is equals to 0. And I got a 2k common out. I got a k minus 1 and negative 1 common out, k minus 1 equals to 0. I got a k minus 1 and 2k minus 1 is equals to 0. Now I'm going to go finally here, k is equals to is 1 and k is equals to half. Plug in both values here, here, okay, and I will get my answer of the limit. So x to the power negative 1 over 3 is equal to 1, x to power negative 1 over 3 is equals to half. Okay, then power goes there. It turns to be 1 to power negative 3. Power flips only, sign never changes. So I get a 1 from here. And when this power goes there, it will become negative 3. So negative 3. So yes, it is coming negative 3. Now what to do? So limits are very clear. And then okay, it turns to be 1 over 8. Sorry, this is because negative power. So it becomes it will flip 2 by 1, power become positive 3, and basically I'm getting 8. So I got two answers. I got a lower limit is 1 and upper limit is I'm getting here 8. So 1 and 8 I got limits, and now I'm going to solve further. So 1 to 8. Now lower limit 1, this means this x coordinate x is equal to 1 and this x coordinate is 8. So I'm going to start now limit, and this and what is the basic formula of area? So area, basically we have a formula is a lower limit x1 here, x2 here, y here, dx. So lower limit is 1, upper limit is 8, and complete this expression I'm going to copy from here. And I'm pasting here like this and dx. And now I'm going to integrate. And basic rule is what? Increase the power. When I increase by 1, simply type in calculator plus 1 or do it manually. I got a 1 over 3. 1 over 3, 1 over 3, or 1 over 3, and increase the power by 1 minus 1 over 3 plus 1. I got a 2 over 3. Yes, 2 over 3, 3x to power 2 over 3 over 2 over 3, and 1 become x. Lower limit 1, upper limit 8. And what's the basic rule of the fraction? It flips up, you could have 6. So I can say 6 cube root of x. cube. Okay, I just write it x to the power 1 over 3, same story. And here 9 over 2, 9 over 2, x to the power 2 by 3 and plus x. Now I'm going to plug in all limits. So when I plug in 8, so let's simplify. 10 times to 2. Why 2? Because cube root of 8 is 2. Negative 9 divided by 2 into 8 to power 2 over 3. And then I'm writing plus 8 and I'm getting answer 2. So when I plug in 8 everywhere, I got a 2 minus. When I plug in 1, what I get? 6 minus 9 over 2 and plus 1, I got a 5 over 2. So basically, I'm getting here negative 0.5. But do you know, student, area is below x-axis, said before, because area below x-axis, that is coming negative automatically. And we have to eliminate that negative sign, simple and straight. And 0.5 unit square is our final answer. Reason we have to eliminate minus sign. So I hope so the concept of the question is completely clear.